in game
game two, yeah,
specifically. Death Shadow in game 1. So now we have our background match. We have Andrew Morrow, a Columbus area native, I believe.
Yes, plays in Comic Town. We had him on camera actually last round.
Yeah.
He lost on camera. He loves Prozac, and John Thiel also loves Prozac. I love Prozac too, with the smiley face. So a lot of Prozac
John,
love.
Andrew, I love you both.
I mean, look at that. Ant and Burn. Ant
Two of my favorite decks.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if it could get any better. If John somehow faithless lootings here, I think he'll be in love.
He'd also be disqualified.
Yeah, that would be weird.
Probably not disqualified, but
he'd have something would be.
John, please
here.
do not cast faithless looting. It is not on your deck list.
No, it's not.
So it's we're in game 3. The hate cards that John brings to the table, very minimal.
Yeah, he just wants to win before Andrew is able to combo off. I mean, that's really what it's about. He's not trying to stop Andrew's combo.
Yeah,
he's
Andrew,
just trying to.
If Andrew can go off on turn 3, then he will win this match. There's nothing John can do about a turn 3 win. So Brainstorm, Sculpting a Hand, Infernal Tutor, Tropical Island, Infernal Tutor. Depending on the rest of the contents of his hand, could be very good or not good at all.
Yeah.
He might need one of those Infernal Tutors. Probably doesn't need 2.
So looks like he kept one, and he's going to shuffle one away here with this Polluted Delta. Post Brainstorm. What was it? Braincestral Recall.
Yep.
Adrian Sullivan trademark.
Yeah. Andrew getting an Underground Sea. Going for Duress. Duress can be fairly potent. Neither of these players. Andrew doesn't know that the coast is clear. Now he'll know.
Right. You see a
Fire Blast,
Flame Rift, Fire Blast, Lightning Bolt, and Hellspark Elemental. Don't take the Hellspark Elemental.
You're not allowed to.
That's a good point. You definitely don't take the Hellspark Elemental.
So Fire Blast is correctly discarded.
Yeah.
Just in case Andrew has to go off with ad nauseum, he wants better information on what he can and can't.
So Rift Bolt comes off of Suspend, deals 3 to Andrew.
John's right. It's interesting enough, he should not Flame Rift, because that would actually let Andrew natural Storm, no Passive Flames, no ad nauseum required. Because he's going down to 18. If he goes down to 14, 7 spells is a lot easier than 9 spells.
Yeah. He's just doing a lot of Andrew's work for him. Doesn't need that storm count to be anywhere near as high.
So
it's going to Vexing Devil.
Now Andrew's going to consider leaving it in play.
Andrew, I think, is confident that...
Bolt you.
Okay, so Andrew down to 12. Andrew seems confident that Vexing Devil is not going to attack him. That would be my guess, considering he just took, or decided not to take the damage. He's going to let the Vexing Devil sit. So here we go with a Preordain from Andrew.
Wow, this could be a little dicey.
Andrew has never played Storm before, by the way.
Yes, that's what he came up to me. And actually, if you look at the standings, the top 32 is littered with players that are playing Storm that really don't have a lot of experience playing Storm.
Wow.
Yeah. In addition to Andrew Morrow, we have Alex Krennic, Jack Grannon, and there you go. More experience with Jacob Ball is also in the top 32.
Yeah, saw him earlier.
Yeah, so at least those are 4 players that have told me that they were playing Storm. I don't know, the list for everybody, but
so Preordain's still mid-resolution here.
So I know there's a land and a Chain of Vapor. Andrew deciding if he wants the Chain of Vapor.
Yeah, and looks like he does.
He's willing to take it. Past him, he's really exposing himself to Price of Progress, but so Hellspark Elemental, Flame Rift, and a mystery card. It's a spell. It might be a Skullcrack.
Yeah, not getting a good look.
Yeah, it's a Skullcrack.
John Thiel practicing the Brian Kibler card flick there, and we're gonna see that Flame Rift that you were mentioning. It's gonna fall
4
down to
damage
14.
to both players.
Andrew's gonna
I
fall
fully
to 8.
expect this. Yep.
Yeah, the
There's
Chain
a
of Vapor is gonna bounce the Vexing Devil.
So John, seeing if the ability does anything. It does not. No other non-land permanents.
And so
yeah, the Chain of Vapors will go to the graveyard, but yes.
Yeah, and then John is recasting the Vexing Devil, which I assume Andrew's going to say is good, or else he would have just taken the 4.
Yes.
There you see Chain of Vapor, 1 mana instant, return target non-land permanent.
Andrew has to go for something this turn.
Yeah. So yeah, you can bounce a non-land permanent, and then that permanent's controller can sacrifice a land, and can then copy the Chain of Vapor and bounce something of his or her choosing. Obviously, no non-lands left for John Thiel to bounce. So Andrew now, Polluted Delta, cracks it, goes to 7, casts Dark Ritual. We're going to start things off with a Dark Ritual. What do we got, Andrew?
Alright, so what I believe, yes. So it's 3 cards. He's going to Infernal Tutor for Cabal Ritual. So he's going to get 2 more copies of Cabal Ritual. And then his last card is Infernal Tutor. And do the math. He should be able to go Tutor,
You good there?
Cabal Ritual, and that will take him up to
Storm counts 2 right now.
4, 7, and then he has 10.
3.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, so what Andrew can do without going through any extra hoops, he can just start an Infernal Tutor chain. Where he uses 1 Infernal Tutor to get
for another one, which is gonna
and all it does is pay 2 mana to add a storm.
Right.
So this is the 5th
That's
spell.
5, right? He only needs 7.
Right. So he has 8 mana in his pool right now.
Yeah. He's gonna go ahead and Infernal Tutor for an Infernal Tutor, which is oh no, he's gonna Infernal Tutor
He's
for
just gonna go get the Passive Flames. Also works. It could get it would get dicey if, say, John do something like a Surgical Extraction.
Yeah.
That would say, but we know that John only has a Greft Goose Cage.
And that's not an instant.
And it's not free.
That too. So Past in Flames looks like it has resolved, and Dark Ritual.
So yeah, Andrew took a minor risk because he knew most of John's hand. But
Cabal Ritual.
He's just building up the storm count. An Infernal
Tutor. I think this one's going to find the Ad Nauseam. I'm sorry, the Tendrils.
The Tendrils of Agony.
If he finds Ad Nauseam, that's probably not the best card to be looking at. And
safety check for Mind Break Trap.
You take Skullcrack.
And Tendrils.
Yeah, there's the Tendrils.
That's the storm count. That's not just 6 storm count.
Yeah, that's
what it is many of these cards have been recast.
Somewhere around 11 or 12.
Yes. So it's those 6 plus the passive play.
I believe it's 12.
Yes, it's on it. So
there it is.
Andrew Morrow wins 2 games.